Yo, yo, yo. What a world. It's your boy LA coming to you with another real life shit segment. Yeah, I mean, yes, sir. Batch. Hey, so it must have been meant for me to see this video because I had been thinking the shit in my head. And some things just will come into your life and give you confirmation when you least expect it. Cause I've been fighting with myself, man, with the whole coaching thing with Popovich and everything, and blaming a lot of shit on him. And he does a lot of things that we don't like him to do, and some things that I hate the shit. Like I still think he should play certain players, but nevertheless. It's something I need to bring to the Spurs fan base attention if y'all have not seen this video, because it's kind of lining up with what's going on right now with what we're going through. So I'm gonna let y'all hear this video. It's crazy.
Spurs, because we view them as the model franchise. This has to be one of my favorites with the San Antonio Spurs, because we view them as the model franchise.
Right? Sure.
So here's what occurred in the Tim Duncan was the '97 draft, right? So here's what occurred the season before Tim Duncan was selected #1 overall. David Robinson, this is 1996, balanced himself on crutches in the locker room. It seems like we've just been snake bit. Missed the first 18 games of the season with a back injury. He broke his left foot. And then here just something immediately happened after that. San Antonio fired their coach, Bob Hill. The man who fired him, GM Greg Popovich, replaced him on the bench. How convenient. David Robinson in that 96-97 season could have came back from injury. Here is what he did. Gaudy numbers, look at the bottom. He only played in 6 games. So setting up David Robinson being held out for the 96-97 season to this. The #1 overall pick in the 97 draft, Tim Duncan.
Yeah. As opposed to Keith Van Horn.
And who got the #1 pick that season?
The San Antonio Spurs.
The San Antonio Spurs. And Tim Duncan has only done this, a 5-time NBA champion, a 3-time NBA Finals MVP, gone to the All-Star game 15 times, all NBA first team times, all defensive first team 8 times, 15,091 rebounds, #6 overall. A lot of playoff minutes, top 6 in block shots, top 2 in games played. Do you buy that they held out David Robinson? If we could throw that up one more time. Which number was that? David Robinson, 96-97 season. To reiterate, 6 games played.
Absolutely. And at that time, at that time, a lot of people were not happy about the Greg Popovich situation.
No, they were not.
Like, wait a minute, the GM's going to be the coach? That doesn't sound right. He's fired him, and then he's going to take over. But he set himself up very well. I think teams do this all the time. If you know that you're out, and there's no point of bringing someone back, you're not going to be in the playoffs. You're not in championship contention. Maybe you could consider that the original take. That was one of the.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We see that all the time though. Once they've decided that hey, we're not in. We need to get his highest draft pick as possible. And Tim Duncan, every once in a while, and it hasn't been like this for a while, but every once in a while there's a #1 pick that is going to be good. You don't know if he's going to be like that good, but the LeBrons, the Tim Duncans, the Shaqs, they're going to be good. And this was one of those years. Like this year, I wouldn't say that any of these guys are going to be a lot to be good.
I don't know about DeAndre.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But everybody, David Robinson, huge draft, and Tim Duncan, these guys are going to be all-stars and worse. And so you don't want to take a chance, with that.
The funny thing about this is that Greg Popovich had the master plan.
He did.
A master
Yeah,
plan.
and even though, like, at the time, with that newspapers.com clipping, even with that clipping that it's like, oh, we fired the coach, he knew what was going on. And still, I'm not trying to demean that at all, that, like, oh, he won because of the players. Greg Popovich is an amazing coach. He was going to get his time to shine, being on the bench in a non-GM role for some team if it wasn't going to be the San Antonio.
Crazy. Been like 20 years.
Yeah, seriously. And they make the playoffs every year. You guys want full tea like the episodes?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I heard it here. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will be the first to say I owe Greg Popovich an apology. Damn. Well, Spurs fans, we can kind of take a breather right now because I'm with that video there, and that video was posted in 2018. Okay. So I'm taking from that video that what I just heard and applying it to what's going on now because it's all starting to make sense. At that time, what team was killing shit? The Bulls, the Rockets. Yeah. They was killing shit. What team is killing shit now? The Warriors, the Bulls. A little bit flip-flop, but they killing shit in the East. So, at that time, Jordan and them was still, doing their thing. And I think Jordan was probably about to be on his way being done, the greatest player in the game at that time. So Popovich knew that team was not ready to compete. He knew that no other superstar was going to come to that team. He knew that he had to come down in the coaching role to pretty much draft who he want. He could have did it as a GM too, but he wanted to coach the team up himself and coach the player up that he chose to draft. Now, we may get mad at Pop for not playing players that he drafted we may think he should play. And it's frustrating as shit, y'all. But for that man to do that and set that team up for success like he did, I'm all in for what he's doing now. Popovich is setting up a classical tank. It might not be what we want, but I'm all in for it. You know why? Because here's the thing. We're not a competitive team right now, but the best player in the game still remains LeBron James as far as according to the league. He's on his way out, just like Jordan was. What would be the best time? And see, we got a lot of cap money going into the next year, just like we did with this season. So we filling in spots right now and seeing what players is going to fit in with this team. Okay, so him not playing Jock Landale is a part of a classic tank because he knows if he plays his best like everybody, you know what I'm saying, his best players, he know that this team can go out and win. We have a team that can go out and whoop ass. But he's setting that team up for the future. And we have to go get a top, because see, we're not going to be able to find a top big man, a top power forward that's going to fit the Spurs mold. So what we have to do is get a top draft pick. And we get a top big man in the draft this season. We might get two. We might get a center. We might get a power forward. But I believe whatever best power forward in the draft this year, I believe the Spurs going to get that power forward. That's what Popovich is doing, y'all. So, Spurs fam, don't frustrate yourself no more this season. Just watch the games for what they are. Hopefully that this video can ease some of y'all frustration, because knowing this information here, it eased mine. And seeing that this is a master plan, because Pop got one more year left on his contract. What would be best to go ahead and tank now? Get your top draft pick now with this young squad that we got now, and you grow them all together. Granted, some players is not going to be there next season, so we're going to let these players play out their contract, probably like Derek White. I think Derek White is probably going to be gone. I don't think we're going to re-sign him. I think Primo is going to end up taking Derek White's spot. Because Murray ain't going to work. So I think, Primo going to end up taking Derek White's spot. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. And I believe we're going to go on the draft, and we're going to look at some of these top athletic power forwards, top athletic centers, and we're going to snag one. Because that's what we missing. Oh, that's what we missing. We're going to find us our next Tim Duncan to go along with DeJounte Murray and the rest of them young guns that we got. So I'm not going to frustrate myself no more with this season. I know what it is now. The Spurs are tanking. We may not like it, but let it be so. Because, I'm going to give y'all hope for next season. When we tank and we go get a top draft pick, we're not getting no more guards. I doubt that highly, very highly. They're going after big men this draft. We just got another guard and a small forward. So they might take a big small forward, but we got Vassell and Keldon Johnson. So I don't see them drafting another small forward. I see them drafting nothing but big men. Center, power forward. And I see the Spurs competing next season. So we gonna worry about next season. And just enjoy this season and watch our young Spurs grow, get playing time against the rest of the NBA. Whether they win or lose, we got to be there for them, root them on, and know what's going on. And know that they're going to get a top draft pick. And boy, they don't want that. Pop said, you know what? This is what I got to do to get another star here, y'all. And then you see they trying to steal Murray away. And didn't I tell y'all? They keep putting this boy with Lakers shit. Like, no, we're not going there. No. So we go get us a big man, two big men to put with them young guns. Boy. They need to get some athletic motherfuckers. Some that can shoot and ball down in the paint, strong, lengthy, all that. We need some monsters. And that's the last thing motherfuckers gonna want to see with us is having two athletic monsters down low. That's what motherfuckers do not want to see, man, with us. Because that's where we hurting it. Lo and behold, that's where we truly hurting it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Granted, away from the shooting could get better, but the truth lies in the pudding. We hurting in the paint big time because we don't have two solid big men down there. Most teams usually do. So, I see Pop, what he doing. He tanking. The organization knows about it. I think the players know about it. So, if they know about it and they cool with it, I'm good with it. Let's go get that. Let's go get us a top draft pick. You know what I'm saying? And let's look towards next season. Because what he did back then led us to 5 championships. He held David Robinson out and he could have played. So that led us to getting the number 1 draft pick. Think about it. Who knows? As long as we keep losing a lot of games, and we get anywhere in that top 5 range and they shuffle it around and we get the lottery pick, we get the number 1 pick. Boy, they don't, the league ain't gonna want to see that. Because we get to choose who we want. Oh, wow. Oh, they don't want that. So, that's what's finna happen. The Spurs are finna have a top 5 draft pick this season. Oh, we're gonna have a top 5 draft pick. And that's what the league do not want. Y'all do not want us to get a top 5 draft pick. Even the top 10. Y'all don't want that. Y'all do not want that. Because when that happens, game over. Let me say it again. Game over. Y'all know that, right? Every other team out there, y'all know that once the Spurs get a top draft pick, y'all know what's finna happen. So, y'all enjoy whooping up on us this year because we letting y'all. So that's how I look at it. We letting y'all beat us this year because we could actually go hard and beat some of you motherfuckers. But no, we trying to get us that next superstar, which is getting us a top 5 draft pick or top 10. But I believe it's going to be a top 5. Yeah. So, enjoy y'all season. Whoever wins this year, y'all deserve to win. I think it's going to be the Chicago Bulls or the Golden State Warriors. One of them two, I believe they're going to end up beating. One of them two going to win it. I believe it's going to be the Bulls. I believe DeMar DeRozan probably going to end up getting his first ring. Yep, with the Bulls. So that's the team I got going to the finals and winning it all this year is the Bulls because they got a 3-headed monster over there that's nasty. Yeah, that's very nasty. And can't forget about Vucevic, whatever his name is. He hurt right now, but when he come back, that's a 4-headed monster. And he got a bench. So that's why I'm picking the Bulls to go all the way out the East, and I'm picking them to win it. Yeah. Yep. I believe the Bulls are going to win the championship this year. I'm calling that shit right now. Hopefully nobody gets hurt. You know, for real, like DeRozan or Levine or Ball. Hopefully all of them can stay healthy, you know, throughout the rest of the season and push and go get them a ring. And the Spurs will see y'all next season. This your boy LA, and I'm out this beat. Yes, sir. Spurs tanking for this motherfucking season just to get us a top 5 draft pick. Woo-wee. Yes, sir, Batch. Yes, sir,